Hey folks. Welcome to Case Law. Sony Pictures Network India Private Limited versus www.sportsala.tv and Ors. In this case, the plaintiff Sony Pictures filed a lawsuit against a number of browser-based websites, seeking a permanent injunction against the distribution, production, reproduction, or making available on their platforms of content from the ongoing cricket matches between India and England and India and Sri Lanka. The plaintiff sought an interim injunction against the defendants' activities because they infringe on the plaintiff's copyright under Section 51 of the Copyright Act of 1957, and as a result, other issues such as audience sharing, low TRP, and limited advertising capabilities have harmed their business, prompting the plaintiff to seek a permanent injunction against such illegal activities. The fact of the case is, the England and Wales Cricket Board Limited, ECB, and Sri Lanka Cricket, SLC have granted Sony Pictures Network the exclusive license and media rights to broadcast the India Tour of England 2021 in India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, and the Maldives. Later, Sony Pictures found that www.sportsala.tv was streaming these events on their website. www.sportsala.tv is a website that is in the business of streaming and uploading unlicensed material. The website, among other things, illegally streamed athletic events and had previously infringed on Sony Pictures Network's exclusive media rights. Sony Pictures Network filed this lawsuit to prohibit them from doing so during the 2021 India-England International Cricket Series.
Hence the judgment is: the court ordered an interim injunction prohibiting the defendants from hosting, streaming, reproducing, distributing, or transmitting to the public any cinematograph work, material, program, or event in which the plaintiff owns the copyright. This is known as the Ashok Kumar or John Doe order since it was obtained as a temporary ex parte injunction on the broadcast. MSOs and cable operators were also covered by the temporary injunction, and local commissioners were appointed to monitor and enforce the court's directives. The court's rulings principally apply to Sony Pictures copyrights, implying that non-infringing and fair uses of content related to cricket matches between India and England/Sri Lanka are permitted. These are usually injunctive reliefs given by the courts to protect plaintiffs from damage. Injunctions are equitable remedies that cannot be obtained as a matter of right but are accessible only when parties have exhausted all other legal options, meaning that John Doe's orders are likewise to be the last option for granting relief.
What really is copyright infringement? The use or creation of copyright-protected content without the consent of the copyright owners is known as copyright infringement. Copyright infringement occurs when a third party infringes on the copyright holder's rights, such as the exclusive use of the work for a certain period of time. Music and movies are two of the most well-known kinds of entertainment that are subjected to major copyright violations. Infringement lawsuits may result in contingent liabilities, or funds set aside in the event of a lawsuit. The following are the exceptions to infringement under Section 52 of the Copyright Act of 1957. Use for personal or private purposes, including research. Use for evaluation of that work. Use for the coverage of current events and current affairs, including the coverage of a public speech. The conclusion is, due to the absence of formal embedding of these orders, plaintiffs have a broad range of options for seeking unjust enrichment, with courts having the authority to utilize these as ordinary remedies. Some courts have been careful and cautious in their application of these remedies, requiring full and open information and even limiting their reach. Given its tight adherence to the examined criteria, a 21-day review time is provided for the appointment of investigators and the restriction of material banning. However, these are only ideals and most courts have recast this remedy to favor the plaintiff. In this case, the Delhi court was lenient in making the decision, conducting no preliminary inquiry into the claim's legitimacy and tilting the balance in favor of the plaintiff, leaving equity elusive. Orders issued by Ashok Kumar need to be reworked and clarified to ensure that equality is not jeopardized by the very orders that were issued to protect IT. Thank you for watching. We hope you understand the case of Sony Pictures Network India Private Limited versus Sportsala. Do like and share the video.